Hello and welcome back to Skyrim and to the Monday mods. Now first off, you normally have plenty of opportunity for housing, but if you're not happy with the housings that you get, either in the Hearthfire DLC or in the cities in general, there are quite a few mods that allows you to get a different type of house. This is one of them. Now, we are right outside of Whiterun City here. There are no requirements for housing mods, so they are easy to do. And this is Draven Manor. Now, as you can see, this adds quite a lot exterior. Let me just give you a small tour. We have our own horse, Rayeks, here. We'll be taking a ride on him later. We have our own animal pen. Better close that up so the chickens don't get out. And these are normal chickens, no more giant chickens here. You have your own smelter, you have your own training grounds and outside areas. Now, you'll notice that even though these appear to be here, they are actually not. But they are a storage for you to place ingots and other items in. If you want that, as miscellaneous crafting supplies, the workbench works as normal, of course. Dragon crafting supplies, a drop-off chest linked. Now this is a unique thing. The linked chest is if you played Minecraft, there is a thing called an ender chest, which allows you to basically put stuff in it in one world and draw the same stuff out of a chest in another world. So it's basically a link, and this the linked chest links to outside and inside. So anywhere you access the linked chest is where you can place and get items from it. You also have a little garden area and an alchemy area where you can plant your own stuff if you want to. Two apiaries which contain bees and honeycomb for your alchemical needs. A little guest house. Let's go in and take a look. So this is basically not a wealthy. You basically have a wealthy and pretty house with you got some unique firebrand wine here, some Argonian blood wines, Riley Brothers. Basically a nice housing for a guest to arrive at your steading, and that it's considering that it's already all furnished. It's much easier than to start building your own house and buying the furnishing and all that. Alright, to the main manor. Now you also see this is also a linked chest, so that would also... there's a couple of them. Now, even though the house Draven Manor doesn't look all that big, one should never actually judge a dog by its skin. And Draven Manor is actually quite large on the inside, and apparently also much larger than it actually is. Oh well. So there's a nice couple of things here. There's a common area here with a large dining table and almost like a little tavern of your own. Another linked chest, a small bar for your own needs with cooking and such. Now, even though it says search, though when you search them there's nothing in it. That is because all of these, except for the wooden plates here, are storage areas. This means that you can storage things in them, but though they have the appearance of stuff, there is actually nothing there. Alright, this is the trophy room. You can actually take these ingots if you wanted to, but these over here you cannot. But there's quite a lot to look at. There's leather supplies, crafting supplies, dragon crafting supplies, ores, another linked chest, grindstone, an anvil, several weapon racks, and several armor mannequins, allowing you to mix up the armor stands. Now, as you can see, this is a real trophy room. So here it has Daedric artifacts. We got the skeleton key, the black book, the Ogma Infinium, the Azura Star, Hersin's pelt, and Spellbreaker. I can't remember that one. We got all the dragon masks, including those from Solstheim. Again, these are searchable, so they are not. You cannot grab the dragon priest masks out from here. So now some other Daedric artifacts: Maroon's razor, Dawnbreaker, Hammer, I can't remember them all. The Dragon Claws, and I'm not sure what these Paragons are. I've not seen them before. But there isn't anything in them. Oh well. You also have the weapon plaques, allowing you to set up special weapons. And here are some unique weapons, or rare weapons if you want to. There's the Chaos Warhammer, that's the Qa'Rajh, that's the Bloodskull Blade. I think this is one of the bows from the Dawnguard DLC. Oh. Auxiliary Armory. We'll take a look at that in a minute, but there's another room that I passed on the way here, and that is the bath. Yes, this actually has its own little spa, if you could call it that, with a bench, so if you sit down. Now, of course, I'm in armor right now, so that's less pleasant, but if we can go into... this actually looks pretty nice, and looks really nice with the tiles and all. But let's go upstairs before we head into the basement. The stairs there can be a problem there, just a small heads up. So we head up here. We got bookcasing, wardrobes, alchemy lab, the collectible bug jars that you can find throughout Skyrim, an alchemy table, and a little decoration there. A bookshelf, always nice. And you got, if you wanted scrolls, you can put them there. If you wanted, oh, those actually. And we got a guest bedroom here, again with some chests, some cupboards. Now these are all empty because you have not placed anything in them. Oh, another glass dagger. That's actually a quite nice weapon. So early on. And that is a small Dwemer sphere and a statue of a dog. Quite nice. I love the sense of detail that is to this. The master bedroom. There's a lot to look at here. There's a cozy fireplace. Of course the Book of the Dragonborn would be in your house. That makes sense. Dagger rack, more bookshelves, more wardrobes, journals, notes, unique rare books, spell tomes, keys, amulets, and that is the Golder amulets and the Edric amulets. You could also have one for treasure maps. That's quite nice, though they don't weigh much. Again, a linked chest, a vase for staves, not where I would put my staves, but and you got weapon parts here, daggers, axes, maces, swords, even crossbows are added to this one, armors, shields, unique armors and weapons. You got arrows, you got bolts, you cannot pick these up, and two-handed weapons over here. But, and a chest safe for unique items. Alright, down into the basement we go. Let's see if there is something special down here. In the auxiliary armory. Whoa! Well, if you needed extra armor mannequin spots, this would be the place to go. So Draven Manor is a really a nice place. Now, of course, it doesn't come with the staff like Proudspire Manor or Lakeview Manor, but it's kind of cozy, and it's right next to Whiterun, which is convenient because then you can sell your stuff. You can quickly do most of the quest because of Whiterun's central location. But not all people likes to live close to other people. And for that matter, we have a second type of housing going on here. Now, let's take Rayeks for a ride, if we can mount him. Alright, and you head down the path here. Nice weather for a ride, or for a run if you were not the owner of a horse, but I happen to be, because it is added with the manor. Just past the guards here. Now you'll notice that there is a cave nearby. That is our location, even though the area on the right bank coming from River One. Riverwood doesn't actually have anything on it, even though there's quite a large area that could suffice for a cave or a bandit hideout or something else. Let's see, where can we get... We are not exactly close to it yet. Rayeks is a pretty horse. I like him. Okay, I think we shall settle off near this bend here. Yes, we're pretty close here, so Rayeks, I will jet off of you. Thank you. You just stay there. Alright. Now, this isn't actually easy to be spotted, but if you look here... Rayeks End. Now, there's a little cave here. And this is a very different type of housing. For someone who likes a more solitude way of living. And as you can tell, the lighting in here is much different. Alright, there's someone who died here. So there's a Talos shrine, a wood chopping block, and a little hunter's area here, a tanning rank with some bear pelts, zebra pelts, a storage for leather and hides. That's all nice. But, alright, let's see who this skeleton might be. Firebrand wine case, that looks nice. A steel arrow, ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay. I apparently can't take the steel arrow. Rayeks blade. That looks like a different design to Dawnbreaker. Oh, we'll take it. The key. A note. I've dragged myself in as far as I can, so tired. Alright, so this is apparently this guy who have been living here. But, of course, we have to find... Oh, that was well hidden. A handle. Ooh. This looks like this is reminiscent of a hobbit home. So here you have a different alchemy lab with potion, alchemical supplies, and that looks pretty gross. What else do we have here? We have a small garden as well. Some weapon plates. I really like that color of crimson to the housing. You got a crafting area here with some large safes here. And a forge and a smelter and improvised workbench. That's really nice design, even though it's just hidden in the stone bench. And a small stone of Talos there, grindstone. Another bath. This also looks very pleasant. Let's take a seat. Yeah, even in cold water, this would probably be very soothing. You got a small statue of Dibella there. I really like that lighting effect. It's speaking of cool lighting effects, wow. An arcane enchanter with a very detailed background, I might say. And makers and some bookshelves with in the style of the Nightingales. Also pretty cool, and a final master bedroom. That's the doorway from Cloud Ruler Temple or something like that. And the bed, of course. A map, always nice to have. A fireplace, cozy. And a single armor mannequin. So not as impressive in mannequins as Draven Manor, but absolutely worth a while. Now, actually, there is a third mod added. It may be able to see this, but maybe it's better if we go outside where there's no other lighting effects that may go in and alter our vision of this. So that is Rayeks End, which is also a housing mod. Right, and it's convenient that we are right next to the White River, because the next and third and final mod is one of enhanced water graphics. This makes water flow the right way it should, which means that pools and other stagnant water areas doesn't have a stream, which they sometimes have in the unmodded versions. So, but we also have some so it looks much better. I mean, this texture was normally just a white mass of foam and such, but now it looks more clean cut, and you can see the water flowing into the rocks, and then around them. That looks much better. So that has been it for these Monday mods. If you wish to have me look at a mod, whether it's on then please submit it in the comments below or on the Qa'Rajh Facebook page. It doesn't matter so much if the mod doesn't exist on PlayStation 4 yet, because the modding community has been very active so far, and it haven't even been a month of the PS4 version being out. So there are still plenty of mods being added. And if you submit one, then that's not available, then I can always keep it and look for it later. And until next time, take care.